Good morning, students. I hope that you are fine and doing well. Okay, students, we are continuing the same chapter, Ideals of our Constitution. And we were discussing features of the Constitution, and we have discussed some of the features like federalism, parliamentary form of government, directive principles of state policy, independence of judiciary, fundamental rights. And now we are going to discuss fundamental duties. Okay, now students, duties are the real source of rights. Every right has a corresponding duty. Rights cannot exist in isolation. For example, freedom of speech cannot be allowed to hurt others' feelings or incite people to riots. The 42nd Amendment Act 1976 added a new chapter to the Constitution of India. Article 51A speaks of 11 fundamental duties of citizens of India. And these are as follows we are going to discuss. We should show respect to our national symbols like the national anthem, national flag. We should respect the noble ideas which inspired our national struggle for freedom, or you can say that the ideals of freedom fighters. Okay, next is we should protect the sovereignty, unity, and integrity of our country. Whenever required, we should be prepared to show our patriotism by defending our country. It means that when our country needs us, we should be prepared to protect our country, to defend our country. We should be in service of our country. Okay? We should promote harmony and brotherhood among people by giving up differences based on religion, language, and region. It means that we should feel that everybody is equal. Okay? We must take care of public property. We should not spoil public property. We must preserve our natural environment such as forests, rivers, lakes, and wildlife from destruction and degradation. We must develop scientific attitude. This means that we should discard superstitious beliefs. We must not follow harmful social practices such as dowry, alcoholism, drug addiction, and gambling. We must value and preserve our rich cultural heritage. What do you mean by rich cultural heritage? What is cultural heritage? Cultural heritage includes buildings, monuments, landscapes, books, works of arts, traditions, languages, knowledge, etc. India has been an abode for cultural heritage and traditions. India is a nation widely known for its people, different religions living in harmony and peace, respecting each other's culture, and that's what makes us so incredible and different from the other world. We must value and preserve our rich cultural heritage. I think now this point is clear to you. It is the duty of the parents or the guardians to send their children to school because educated Indians are the future of India, right? Next is secularism. We have already discussed about secularism, so I have not written here. What is secularism? That there is no state religion. Every religion is equal in eye of state or country law. Okay, you can say that all religions are treated equally. The Constitution also guarantees the right to freedom of religion as a fundamental right we have discussed earlier. Okay, so secularism means that there is no state religion. Every religion is equal for country. Okay, now next is most comprehensive constitution. Indian constitution is the longest written and the most detailed constitution in the world. It had 395 articles and 8 schedules when it was adopted, but now it has 448 articles, 12 schedules and over 100 amendments. Okay, now students, this chapter is over. I would like to share that what we have done in this chapter, we have done about what is constitution, regarding Constitution of India. Then we have learnt about the preamble, what is the importance of preamble, what is preamble. Then we have learnt the each and every term written in preamble, then features of Indian Constitution under all the rights and duties we have discussed. Okay, now you will be getting your homework for today. What is your homework? That you have to make 2 flow charts. One flow chart of features of Constitution and other flow chart of fundamental rights. Tomorrow you will be getting a worksheet and then this chapter will be completed. Okay students, have a good day. We'll be meeting you in next video with new chapter. God bless you all.